Thank you, Madam Speaker. Madam Speaker, as we are discussing today, the climate emergency is here, and it is clear that the Liberal government is not doing enough to deal with the urgency of the issue that we are facing. Peguis First Nation in Manitoba has been devastated by unprecedented flooding, a clear sign of the climate emergency. As my colleague said, we need to use all tools available to us. Will his government commit to immediate investment in long-term mitigation infrastructure in Peguis and First Nations and Northern communities that are currently paying the price of the climate emergency? We've put a bill forward on this front with respect to the Canada Infrastructure Bank. We need all levers of government to support communities in fighting climate change now. Will they commit to supporting Peguis?
The Honourable Parliamentary Secretary.
Well, thank you, Madam Speaker. I want to thank my friend and colleague from Manitoba, and we are feeling the impacts of climate change up close and personal in Manitoba. My heart goes out to the good people of Peguis and other First Nations communities who have been evacuated from their communities. And Madam Speaker, we have experienced two 1 in 300 year floods in the last decade in 2011, 2014. And again, as the honourable member will know, many people were evacuated from their homes, many of them First Nations. And that's why yesterday the minister introduced a national adaptation strategy that will help us build resiliency for our communities. And Madam Speaker, that's why we have spent $100 billion and an additional $9.1 billion for the emissions reduction plan. We not only have to address adaptation, we have to address the mitigation issue, which is, of course, causing these flooding issues that the honourable member has brought to our attention.